Now we're gonna get right into it, guys, and I'm gonna go into the launch system, okay? To guide you. I know a lot of you have said here on this call that you, some of you have been here for less than a month, some of you have been here for longer than a month. But don't worry, we're going to make sure all of you get the information. So whether you've already gone through the onboarding process, which most of you have, I'm still going to make sure that you guys understand some concepts that's really going to help you in your journey, okay? So let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to pull up the slides here, and we're going to get into, really how to, who wants to find out how to maximize, right? How to maximize their potential in this company. Who wants to learn how to maximize their potential in this company? Let me see if I'm speaking to the right people here, because I want to make sure you guys are in a place where you can actually maximize. You've decided to join this company. You've paid your hard-earned money to join this platform. It wasn't free. You paid a price to start. So the whole idea now is, how can we help you to maximize, right, what your time in this company, and to give you a very, very, very good start, okay? To give you a head start, to give you a boost. Because the thing about business, guys, is when it comes to business, it's launchers versus the amateurs. Amateurs start a business. Professionals launch a business. They launch a business. When the new iPhone, everyone's talking about this new iPhone, which I'm gonna get the iPhone. I'm gonna buy the iPhone. Of course I'm gonna buy the iPhone, right? iPhone 17 Pro Max. Of course I'm gonna buy it. Consumerism at its finest. Well, it is what it is, right? I want it, so I buy it. Okay? I've worked hard enough where I can do that now. But how did Apple promote this new phone? They send everybody an email. If you're an Apple customer, if you're a Vodafone customer, if you're an O2 customer, if you're a EE customer, if you're a giffgaff customer, if you're a, whatever phone, O2, whatever network you're with, you would have got an email, or you would have got a phone call or a text. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is here. Every single person got a text, got a message, and then they done this extravagant launch event, and then they had everyone come to the event. And they unveiled the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is the same thing as the 15 and 16, but it's just, they changed the camera a little bit. It's the same thing that all the other phones have had. But think about it. That's the art of launching. That's how people become successful. When you're in the trading space, when you're launching your career, I'm going to touch a little bit as well on how to build a network too. Okay, very, very briefly. But let's get right into it, guys, because we want to launch. You want to be like Apple, where you launch and you get thousands, tens and millions of customers in your first day, like Apple does. It's because you have to launch. But we're going to start with, and I want everyone to have something to write with, okay? There's no point of being on this call and just listening to me. You're not really going to understand everything. I'm going to go through a lot of information, and I do speak a little bit fast, so you have to keep up what I'm saying, but I'm going to make sure that you get all the information. But please have something to write with. Not your phone, pen and paper, okay? Pen and paper is the best way. Now, the basic number one is, what's your why? Okay? Why are you in this company? Why did you pay your hard-earned dollars to get started in this company? It's my mum's birthday tomorrow, okay? And she was one of my whys, one of my first motivations when I first started doing business. Okay, she was a reason. I wanted to help her. I wanted to make her proud. Okay, that was one of my whys. Another one of my whys was to leave my full-time job. At the time, I was working in this job that I liked the job, but I wasn't happy with the hours I was working. Guys, let me know in the chat box, what is it that's propelling you to join? Because you're not just joining just for fun. It's not a charity case. Let me know in the chat, why did you decide you signed up? No, I didn't sign up for you. You put your first name, your surname, your email, you put your phone number in there. You gave the company your details. You put your address in there, and you put your card information in and you paid to join this platform. So let me know in the chat box, why did you, no one forced you. I didn't hold a gun to your head and say, hey, sign up. Let me know in the chat box, what was one of the reasons why you felt like it was time? And don't talk about money. That's a very, very shallow answer. We're not 5 years old. We obviously know about money, but apart from money, which is obviously everyone wants to make money, but I don't think the world is as money hungry as we think they are, because 95% of the world are broke. 95% of people in the world don't have more than £1,000 in their bank account right now in case of an emergency. I'm not saying that to be funny, because I used to be in that 95% myself. Okay? Moving from the 95% to the 5%, right, is not just about how much money you make, but it's how you make your money, and it's your mindset. So let me know in the chat box, why did you decide to get started with this company? Why did you decide to get started and launch your career with this company? Let me know in the chat box. Okay? Don't just say I want to make money, because everybody wants to make money. But if everybody wanted to make money, 95% of the world wouldn't be financially challenged. So that's not really the case, is it? There's more. You have to have a why. Because if you don't have a strong why, you're going to get comfortable being at a certain level, and you're not going to strive for more because you know that it takes more out of you. So let me know in the chat box, guys. No one wants to talk in the chat. What are the reasons, right, why you decided to get involved? Is it your parents? Is it, to live a better quality of life? Is it to, you want to get, a newer car? You want to, because this industry can give you a certain level of money. If you're working in a traditional 9-to-5 job, you have a set salary. And so what happens is, if you're working in a job where you're making 60 grand a year, 70 grand a year, that's all you, and yeah, you could get a pay rise, but when you have a pay rise, your taxes go up too. So technically you're not stuck, but your lifestyle can't be past a certain level, because you cannot you can't double your income in 90 days. Okay? Having a traditional job, there's nothing wrong with having a job, right? Jobs are amazing. I support jobs. It's very important. My son will work a job. Yeah, he'll be rich. He's already rich. But he will work a job because he has to get the mentality. Jobs teach people mindset and discipline. He's not going to be some silver spoon kid, right? He will have the mentality. But if someone's working, yes, if you're working in a sales environment, there's certain jobs that you can double your income. There's some jobs that you can make 6 figures, but it's few and far between. Okay? To upskill myself, to get more time freedom, and to give exactly. That is the answer, Caleb. Okay? That is the answer right there. Because trading is about the mind. You have to be mentally tuned in. Okay? You have to be mentally tuned in to be able to attract the results that you want. Okay? So write down right now 5 reasons why you're doing this business. Let me know in the chat box. Okay? Get your paper out right now and write down 5 reasons why. And I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes, about 1 to 2 minutes. Even if you don't complete all 5 of them, don't worry, but just start it. Some of you have already done it in the past, but do it again. Because I want you guys to really be clear on what you're doing, guys. Okay? I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. We're gonna get into the trading side in a minute, but I want to make sure that you guys are. So I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna play it for a couple of minutes, and write down your 5 reasons why, and put a done, capital letters done. Write done in the chat box, in the Zoom chat box. Put done in the chat once you've completed it. Okay, and even send a picture of that to your sponsor. Whoever signed you up, send a picture of this to your sponsor. All right, I'll be back with you guys in about 2 minutes. All right, cool. So we've got down our 5 reasons why. That is amazing. Well done. Again, some of you might complete it later on, that's fine. But, you know, being very, very specific on your goals, that's a big part of success. All right, guys, so we're going to move on. And we're going to go into now the trading side, okay? So I want you guys to go ahead and download the following app. And if you haven't, I mean, some of you already have it, of course, but for those that haven't got it yet, you download these applications: GFU Connect, MetaTrader 5, and Coinbase, okay? And then you create a demo and live trading account and then connect it to MT5. Now, I do have a video, right? I'll show you guys a video right now. I do have a video where I actually go through the whole entire onboarding process. And I teach, you know, every single time. I think I've done several of these. I've done several of these onboarding videos. I mean, this is, you know, not the first one, and it definitely won't be the last, right? But this onboarding video is my most recent video, where I cover the entire GFU platform, and this is one that I recommend. Of course, it's my video, so of course I recommend it, right? But it's a very, very powerful video. I go through the entire system. So I'm going to put it here in the chat box. Thank you, Gather. That is amazing. That's good. I want all of you guys to write down those 5 reasons why as well later on, okay? So that's the video. That's the launch video, guys, okay? That launch video, it is... it's going to show you how to actually go ahead and utilize all the systems that we have, okay? Someone asked for the last slide. This is the last slide. What's your why? Okay. Then it's becoming a product of the product. Now, once you download the following applications, number 2 is you create a demo and live trading account, okay? And this is very important. Of course, in my video, I talk about how to do that. We have an application called Vantage. I also use a secondary platform as well called PU Prime. Occasionally, it's like a secondary version, just like a backup option. But on my launch system, I do have Vantage as the primary broker of choice. And then we navigate through the Forex Beginners Academy and GFU live sessions. So again, creating the trading account, I'm not going to go through that now because that's just that's something that you can watch in the video. But let me show you guys right now, okay, how to go to GFU live. Okay, so once you log into your back office, okay, you're going to see a button that says GFU live. Okay, and you want to make sure that you click on this GFU live onboarding.
Welcome to
Okay,
my learning section. This space is...
They have a whole video, literally onboarding video, and there are a lot of incredible things here. Okay, so they have literally Daniel Fryer, one of our top educators. He has sessions that he does. Mindset Academy, him and Alex Morton. We have quite a few other live educators as well. He'll be educating you on the markets. Now, here's how it works. You log into this platform, okay, and you will see your name here, everything. You've got, you've got your entire system here, and you've got different, you got like a leaderboard. So those who are actually going through the system and learning, they will be here on the leaderboard, and you can see your progress, your subscriptions, your name, surname, etc. Everything's on there, right? Now, what will happen is you go to home, and you go to academies. Now, academies is where you will see all the different educators who will be the Forex educators, and you click onto Forex and you'll see the Fast Start courses. So now what you do is you just go through basic, intermediate. This should be this way, right? It should be basic here, intermediate, and then advanced. And then you go in module 1 Forex Fast Start course, module 3. They're adding more modules to the platform as we speak, okay? So you click onto the Forex course, and here we have the videos.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Forex Academy onboarding. My name is Christian Lopez, and I'm going to be your guide throughout this process. I wanted to show you 3 modules that we're going to be having here in the onboarding process. You're going to be having the basic, the intermediate, and the advanced. Each of these modules is going to have different topics and where you're going to be learning and educating yourself to become a trader. So I would like to welcome you, and I would like to guide you through our basic module first.
So as you can see, there's a whole lot of videos here. He goes through a lot of different things. It's pretty amazing.
Welcome everybody to video number 13 of the basic module. And in this video,
So I mean, guys, this is probably the best academy I've seen. You know, I've been a part of this space now, trading space, for coming up to a decade, and this is probably the best Forex academy I've seen. Just to be honest, okay? Because I've seen the detail, and I like the idea of them being a real person. No, you know, AI stuff and all these other, you know, fancy things. They have invested into a real human being to educate on this. Now, I think people, we talk about the scanners, we talk about the signals, they are all great, but this is the bread and butter of the Forex space. Okay, this is the bread and butter, because you can learn how to copy trades, but copying trades isn't going to make you wealthy. Okay, you can't just be a signal taker, and I've never seen a signal taker make 6 figures. You make 6 figures from trading by learning the skill. Okay, because a lot of these people, they want to try and say, well, you know, yeah, you can get involved and you can just, I love copying signals. I've made more than 6 figures from trading, but I can say this to you now, like, you cannot just, yes, you're copying the signals. The copying the signals should be an addition. Of course, you're making money. You have to make money. You want to make money in your first month. You will make money in your first month. Yes, you will. However, what I advise you to understand is, go through this academy, guys. I'm promising you. I know this guy. I've known this guy for a decade. Okay? He's the real deal. He is the real deal. So he's going through very important things. You have to go through this academy. If you don't go through this academy, then you can't make any excuses if you're not making money from trading. Because I want you guys to become sufficient on how the markets work. Because far too many people, they get started in these companies and they just play around. They join the company and then they make excuses. Oh, I'm busy. So if you were busy, why did you join in the first place? If you were too busy to get started and actually make money, why did you join in the first? Why did you waste your time, waste my time, waste everyone's time? You know, there's a guy that reached out to me yesterday, and he's been debating whether to join for like 6 months. I said, bro, I advise you not to do this, because you don't want to waste your own time and you don't want to waste other people's time. But the infamous, guys, I'm telling you, I've seen several academies. This trading academy is probably the best I've seen. I mean, of course, my first company, IML, I'm biased to them because of my relationship with the company. I love the company so dearly. So I would say that company had a longer academy, but the way this has been set up is very important. If you're serious, if you want to make a little bit of money, you want to play around and, make, a little couple £100 a month and just, that's fine. You can do whatever you like. If you want to make 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 a month, and start living a luxury lifestyle, you travel whenever you want. You do the lifestyle you can live. It requires you to put in this work. There shouldn't be any excuse why you can't do this. Okay, if your excuses are too much, then maybe this is not for you. Okay, maybe this is just not a platform for you. But if you're someone that says, you know what, Derrick, I do have a busy life, but I want to 1 second. The network is my visa name in the academy. Okay, you're saying about the academy. Yeah, it's when you go onto the platform, so you click on to home, click onto academies on the left hand side. Okay, so you go to your back office, you go to your GFU back office where you signed in, and on the left you will see where it says GFU Live. Okay, and you will click on to the GFU Live platform, and you click onto academies on the left, and then you click onto Forex, and then you can see it all down below here. Okay, so it's a very, very powerful platform. Okay, I can assure you, you know, there's a lot of good things there, right? They have the finance courses. They're gonna start with the finance, the mindset. I believe there's the mindset courses have been given. They're gonna put more courses here. Social media, crypto, etc. So the crypto side as well. There's a fast start course. There's a lot of value here, guys. I mean, I'm very, very impressed. Like when I saw this platform, I was like, man, this is really good. Okay. Then you've got the My Learning tab. So it's a similar thing, right? The My Learning tab has the Amazon FBA. It has the crash course on the Social Media Academy. It has the Instagram Unleashed. I mean, guys, you want to learn about Instagram? Maybe you should go and learn on the Instagram Unleashed course. I know this is a trading call, but you want to market your social media? They have a whole set of videos here on how to use social media. This is absolutely amazing. This is another level. I'll be honest. Okay, it's another level. So you have a whole system here tailored to your growth. All right, and you just go through it. No, branding course, sniper pro bootcamp, you know, and then you got live learning. Live learning is where you're going to get access to the live educators who will be teaching you the strategies of the Forex market, guys. Okay, so for example, if you want to look at, and this is going to be in UK time, right? So for example, Donovan Taylor, Sunday 11 p.m. he's live in an hour and a half. Then we have, you know, and again, it's so powerful because they've actually translated it into your own time zone. Okay, which is pretty amazing. Okay, because typically, even our previous company, they never had that. It was like in EST time, and you had to convert the time zone. It was confusing. So we've made it simple for you guys, right? Kenry Mo, 9 a.m., 3 days a week. It's just amazing. Everything is here. But it's your responsibility, guys, to go into the academy. This is one of my good friends. He used to be in my team in IML, actually. Ashraf. Very good trader. Okay, from Norway. So think about it, guys. There's a lot of value here. It's your job to go through it. Now, who do I recommend? I recommend Donovan Taylor, John Oliver. I recommend John Oliver. Right? I mean, Donovan's good too. So Donovan, John. I recommend Christian Lopez. I recommend Nick Angels. I recommend Kenry Mo and Dr. Josh Lee for now. Okay? Those are who I recommend. The link. Okay, so you go to gfulive.com. Okay? Kelly, just type in www.gfulive.com. That's how you get into this academy, okay? Let me know if you have it, guys. Let me know if you have it, guys. gfulive.com. Yes, I will. Thank you, Eric. That's a very good idea. See, I like these kind of questions, guys. You guys are serious. Sunday night, And there's people that should be on this call that are not on this call, and then they wonder why they're not making money. Okay, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys being on this call, because I know that it's busy. It's Sunday night, but you're hungry for success, and that's what happened for me when I was new. I decided to get it done, and I appreciate you guys for giving me your time. I know a lot of you have families, so I understand. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys so much. And let's get this money. So, Henry Mo, Dr. Josh Lee, Nick Engels, Christian Lopez, John Oliver. Let me make it a little bit more streamlined. Okay, let me take away Dr. Josh Lee, because there's too many people. Okay, Henry Mo, Nick. Yeah, these four for now. Donovan's cool as well, but I think these four are the guys that I would recommend for now. Okay, you have to log into www.g3live.com and put your username and password. If you have any queries about it, just contact your upline and they will actually help you after the call. Okay, don't worry, you'll be fine. Don't panic. It's probably just your device, but I'll go through it anyway so you can see it. Okay, so this is how it works, right? So you click on an educator, and boom, you log in, press join, and you can join. Okay, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with how it looks, because, for example, click on live, and then live educators comes up, and you can see this gentleman here. Of course, we're not German, so we will understand a word of what he's saying, but he is live right now. He's a German educator, right? So that's how powerful it is. And you can see, what's happening right now. You're going to see who's going to be live shortly, and it's all there. All right, click on educators, and you can see, a lot of these guys, I know these guys for a long time, all very, very good. I know her, I know him, I know him very well, Josh Lee. So yeah, you can pick your educator, and then guys, to make it easy, you can follow your favorite educators. So Daniel Lopez, follow, boom. That's social media, right? You follow your favorite educators, and now every time a session comes out, you get a notification about it. Okay, it's pretty amazing. All right, click on scanners. Okay, the scanners are amazing. We have a lot of value here, guys. Honestly, a lot of value. Trend wave scanner, golden era scanner, etc. Okay, you want to also make sure you're going through the resources. Learn how to use the scanners. They literally have tutorials, documents. It's your responsibility, guys, as an independent business owner, to go through these documents. Okay, then you have market news. You have the currency heat map, crypto heat map, stocks heat map, right? So everything is there for you guys. Everything is there. There is a whole system for you guys to understand how it's very, very detailed. Okay, let me know in the chat if that makes sense. Put a 777 if that makes sense, guys. Where can you find the Snapper Pro? You click onto scanners, and you will find you click onto scanners on the menu, and you just find Snapper Pro, and it will pop up. And then you can click on the video just below, where it will tell you where to actually take the trades, okay, or how to use the scanners. Okay, I'm proud of you guys, man. I know it's new for a lot of you guys, so I appreciate your patience, but don't worry, we're gonna get to it. All right. Now, as we close out, let me talk to you guys about the compound plan. Okay, the compound plan is very, very powerful, because what's going to happen is, this is an art of, this is financial literacy at its finest. Okay, is understanding how to compound and grow your money. So for example, let's say if you started with £250 and you have decided to grow your account by 4% a day. Now, guys, the whole ball game is 2 to 5%. So you can pick any number that you want. You can pick 2, 3, 4, or 5%. Now let's say we pick 4%. Okay, and we're going to trade for another 3 months. So we're going to close out the year trading. I'm going to show you a potential of what you can actually make if you just follow the plan. 4% a day, every day for 90 days until December the 14th, just before Christmas. What if I told you you could have an extra £3,000 in your bank account to buy presents for your family? How would you feel knowing that you've got an extra £3,000 that you've made from the markets from an initial £250 investment? Now, of course, we understand there's going to be wins, there will be losses. Yeah, trading is full of wins and losses. But just imagine you're making money from the markets and you're compounding your account day by day. This is the power of the Forex market, guys. So imagine you started the first day and you made £10. Next day you made £10.40. Next day you made £10.82. It might not seem like a lot, but as you compound your account over time and have the discipline, you'll start seeing your account grow. Before you know it, you're on 3,000. Now the powerful thing about this is that you can make withdrawals. You can make a cheeky withdrawal whenever you need to, but compounding your account, this is one of the biggest challenges for a lot of people. They don't want to compound their account. They want to double it tomorrow. The site is called thecalculatorsite.com. Don't worry, I'll put it in the chat for you. So this site is going to show you how to, so you can put the amount of money that you want to put in, put the percentage, put the time, and look at, and guys, just follow it. So for example, let's say if you've got an account and it's 500, yeah? $533, just to be random, okay? And you say, okay, I want to grow it by 4% a day for 3 months and 10 days. We're gonna start. Yeah, we're gonna start today. We're gonna start today. $9,000, just 4% a day. Can you see how powerful this is? Guys, this is how you make it. Literally 4% a day. You're literally growing your account by 4%. You do one trade, you make £20, you close the trade for the day. Next day, £22, close for the day. 23. This is the art of it. If you make, for example, let's say on this day, if I've made £19, I'm happy with that. Because for me, you don't have to make the exact, you're not going to make the exact amount every time. If I'm at this point here, £46, and I've made £30, I'm done. I mean, I've made what I need to make. I mean, £16 different, but it doesn't matter. This account here, the goal is to make £129. I make £100. But that's the discipline. You have to be, and again, you might lose a trade. If you lose more than 2 trades in a row, I would advise stop trading for the day, or at least take a breather. This is the art of trading, guys. This is how this is how it goes. Because imagine you got a £3,000 account and you're only making £100 a day. You think that's not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money. Okay, making £100 a day, and you compound that over time. It's a lot of money, guys. So I recommend you guys learn how to compound. Place the trades. Now watch my onboarding video. I talk about how to copy the trades and everything. When you go into the academy, there's also a video from Jermaine. We put it into the chat a couple of weeks ago about how to use MT5. There's also a video on the academy showing you how to use MT5 as well. So everyone should know how to use MT5 by now. If you don't know how to use it, there are videos and resources for you to get it done. All right, guys. But it's very, very important that you understand, guys, when you go into G3 Live, it is a whole hub full of education. Let me know in the chat, guys. You have any questions so far? Any questions for me? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Any questions, guys? Okay. Video link. No problem, guys. I got your back. MT5. I think I put it in the chat. 1 second. So you guys are asking the right questions. I like this. You guys are asking the right questions. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. If you check the trading chat, guys. Video on how to use MT5. And you guys can save these videos in your notes. If you check the chat, guys, you will see where it says how to use MT5, right? Check the chat, guys, if you can see it. You guys can see it, right? Okay, so that is literally how to use MT5. I'm gonna put it into the main chat as well to make sure you guys get it. And if anybody wants to know how to set yourself up with everything, This is the message that we send to all new customers. So I want to pull it into the networkers chat. I just don't want to, drop too much in one chat at one time. If you're in the networkers chat, you would have seen the welcome message. Please make sure that you guys please make sure that you guys go through that. So this, I've just pinned it to the networkers chat. If you're a networker, obviously you'll get it and forward it onto your team. But this is the system, guys, okay? So really grateful for every single one of you. I pray that you have an incredible week. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow morning, afternoon, we're going to have a very powerful session. I'm doing the morning motivation. Tomorrow, I've got some heat for you guys tomorrow. Okay, this call tomorrow, don't want to miss it. 12 o'clock. I'm going to be talking about how to get into the flow state. Okay, like you got to understand, success is not about hard work. I'm going to be honest. The first 100,000 you want to get to 100 grand a year. That's going to be hard work. It is partly hard work. Obviously, it is hard work. You got to work hard. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying to get from level to level is more than hard work. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys the secrets on how I've been able to get into the flow state. And the flow state is a very powerful concept. So, I'm going to be teaching on this tomorrow. Morning motivation, 12 o'clock UK time. Get on that call. I'm telling you, get your team on that call. I am not going to hold back. I'm going to give you guys the source, the secrets on what it takes to grow, what it takes to win in this industry at a high level consistently. Not just 1 year, 2 years. I've been doing this now for 8 years, 9 years next year, right? Consistency. Every single year in, year out. And I'm telling you, it's because of the flow state. The flow state, you can apply it to trading. You can apply it to network marketing. You can apply it to your family, to your marriages, to your kids. It's a state of higher level consciousness that you can tap into. And once you're in that zone, you cannot be stopped. When you're in the gym, when you're driving, you can get into this meditative state and you're unstoppable. And I want to teach you guys how to do that. So I appreciate you guys so much. I really pray you have an incredible rest of the weekend. What's left of it anyway. And happy Monday in advance. God bless every single one of you guys. And I want to see you tomorrow on the call, 12 o'clock UK time. I'll see you guys there. Good night. And God. Oh, sorry. Some questions. So I got some questions here. So what's the broker you recommend for US residents? I recommend Hanko Trade. Okay? Hanko Trade. Atanuka, you asked me a question about how to that call that I put into the chat. That call into the chat, the onboarding call, that will show you how to create your account. As a matter of fact, I've got a link. Let me see if I can find Atanuka's number on the call, on the thing. I don't think I have your number, Atanuka. Well, you have to 1 second. Oh, there you are. I see your number there. Well, Atanuka, you're in you're in Nigeria, so reach out, because Nigeria use a different broker. They use a broker called XNest. So if you reach out to your sponsor in Nigeria, they'll show you. My link. Yeah, you got my link. That shows you, but then we use a different broker to the one that you use. So just reach out to them and they'll help you with that, okay? Best broker for US residents, Eric, is Hanko Trade. if you message me on WhatsApp, drop me a line on WhatsApp, and I'll send you the link to create a brokerage account and also the app to get. I will be doing a private training on Hanko Trade as well. I'm gonna put that on US and Canada. It's gonna be like a US and Canada. Oh, my man Eric, I didn't even know it was you. What up, big dog? I didn't even know. Yeah, it's Eric. I see so many Erics in the chat. I want to call you right after this call, Eric. What's the win rate of the scanners? What scanner is the highest win rate? Bruce, all scanners are good. I mean, all scanners are can average 70 to 75%, just to be honest. The scanner that we're using the most is Sniper Pro. We're using that one very well. And we're also using Trendwave and Killshot. I've struggled to log into a live MT5 live account despite having received login as an advantage. The support team at MT5 is not serious either. They say the system is currently undergoing an upgrade. Can Jay look into this before he comes back to GWS? Yeah, Wenda, if you just message me on WhatsApp, if you got my number on WhatsApp, just message me on WhatsApp. Some good questions here, guys. Appreciate you guys. How often does the golden era scanner? Every day. Every day. All right, guys. Here's my WhatsApp number. So, Wenda, if you can message me regarding this, and I'll guide you through it tonight. Okay, guys. So drop me a message on WhatsApp. But I'll see you guys on Morning Motivation tomorrow. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Appreciate you guys so much. I know it's a Sunday night, but we got it done. We got it done, and definitely excited to see you guys. We're going to have a lot of events happening in October, so we'll be giving you guys an update on that. So we get a chance to physically meet as well. And yeah, God bless every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next call. Have a good night, and God bless.